All right. Woo-hoo! Happy New Year! All right. It's great to see all of you. I can't anymore. I can't anymore, but that's all right. Come on in. Can we give them a hand, please? You are awesome. You are absolutely awesome. And so are you. So, what do you need to know? Not much. Let's just get these people out here and get this thing going. Please give a rousing downtown Schenectady welcome for the Mom and Bucket. So by virtue of the fact that these improvisers have come up onto the stage, they have become attorneys. Isn't that a wonderful thing? No need to pass the bar, they just get it. Boom. What they need is a now it's the end of 2024, and I mean it now, a non-controversial topic to debate in court.
Hard-boiled eggs!
Hard-boiled eggs!
Hard-boiled eggs were forged in delis. And then we relegated them to grocery stores.
Objection?
Yes.
I boil my own eggs.
Yeah.
Just put the egg in some water and then it boils for a couple minutes.
Objection.
And then
Hard-boiled eggs are murder.
I'll hear it.
Little tiny babies.
Objection.
Yeah.
She said little a bunch of times.
Sustained.
Smaller, tiny. Look at me, I'm a little baby.
Objection?
Yes.
Yeah!
Leo is actually very tall.
Sustained.
Look at them. Look how tall they are. They couldn't convincingly be
Objection.
Yeah.
I have evidence that Leo is 3 tiny people.
Sustained.
Watch Leo for this whole show. And you know what I'm talking about.
I'm in.
We represent
Sustained.
the Lollipop Guild!
Objection.
Yeah.
The Lollipop Guild has been banished.
Oh. Overruled.
Objection!
Yeah.
The Lollipop Guild is ripe with communists.
I'll hear it.
What do we really know about munchkins? They're named after donuts. They're very small.
Objection?
Yes.
I think the munchkins were the donuts were named after the
Overruled. You were laughing too hard.
Trust me, there were munchkin donuts before there were munchkin
Objection.
Yes.
Alex's beard should be longer.
Sustained.
If we pour like the grow chia pet thing on
30
his
seconds.
chin, then it will grow and it will be
Objection!
green.
Yeah.
Leo's face is stupid.
I will warn you, Counselor.
Come on!
If we put chia pets on his face,
Objection! Everyone on this stage is stunningly handsome.
Yes.
Look at them. Look at their faces. Look at their
Yes,
bodies.
yes.
Objection.
Yeah.
One of the 3 people that comprises Leo is not that handsome.
Sustained. 15 seconds.
It's my evil brother. who's much
Objection!
Yeah.
You killed my sister!
objection!
Yeah.
Objection!
Yeah. Sustained.
Objection!
Yeah.
Phenomena!
Okay, you asked for it. Sustained.
Phenomena!
Yeah.
I love Dirty Shirley's.
Freeze! That sounds like a song cue. I love Dirty Shirley's.
I You're my favorite drink, and when I think that I can't have another, I call my brother and he tells me you should have more. And so I do. Can you make me one more, please?
Of course I can.
Even though I still have this one. Cause I know I'm gonna need it. And this night is gonna be fun. I'll try to drink them all at once. Woo! I'm gonna need another one.
On it, buddy.
Most of that is in my shirt.
Wow. Jack and Coke.
Jack and Coke?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
doing all right?
Well, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, Coke. Yeah.
Oh,
It's good.
fair
I'm
point.
just playing with
Yeah.
him. He's still here.
Yeah, he's here a lot. Here you go.
Thanks. You don't remember me?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, but I want to remember.
I'm not sure you do.
I do ever so much. Tell me who the hell you are.
I'm not sure you want to remember me, pal.
Seriously, Greg.
You and I had some hard times together.
Freeze! That sounds like a song cue. You and I some hard times together.
Well, yeah, met you on a road. You were looking kind of scruffy. I knew you was in trouble because you were peddling your little sister's huffy. You were ugly, dirty, and in need of a meal. I said you don't remember this at all, do you?
No,
We set out parts unknown, but all you did was keep yourself strong. I was looking for a partner. I was looking for a pal. All you gave me was, hey, you look like Sal. It was terrible. So I kicked you out on the middle of Route 43.
Route 43.
Remember now.
Yeah, there was a truck coming. I was paralyzed for a decade.
Oh, Greg.
I can't believe I forgot that.
Drink any more Dirty Shirley's and you'll forget it again.
I remember.
Freeze! That sounds like a song cue. Drink more Dirty Shirley's and you'll forget it again.
Tell you what you need, it's alcohol with some greed. You'll forget it all again come tomorrow. Just drink more Dirty Shirley's, buddy, you're gonna go. You keep on drinking like a fish, and friend, you're gonna end up in a ditch again.
It becomes a trio!
Gonna go back into the ditch. It's gonna be a son of a bitch. I want to live on the my face.
I keep telling you, don't keep drinking. You keep telling me you'll stop thinking. Second, you get another one down. Rio.
I should murder this man. He ruined my life, and he made me so I no longer have a wife. enough. I forgive you.
Something's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna take this clipboard and look at it. Yeah, that's right. So let's get Alex and Leo on the stage. Here we go. They're gonna play a game called Forward Reverse. And it'll become obvious to you what that game is all about. What would you like to ask for?
Can we get something that you've kept in a box?
Baby teeth.
Baby teeth. Thank
Baby
you.
teeth, all right.
Okay, you don't need to keep your backpack on your lap. This is going to be a very easy procedure. I just need you to lean back a little.
Reverse.
I just need you to lean back a little. You don't need to keep your backpack on your lap. This is going to be a very easy procedure.
Can I keep wearing my backpack?
Forward.
Can I keep wearing my backpack?
Well, you don't need to keep your backpack on your lap. You just need to lean back. This is going to be a very easy procedure.
Are you gonna take all my teeth?
Just the baby ones. You're 30 years old now. You don't need them.
Reverse.
Just the baby ones. You're 30 years old now. You don't need them.
Are you gonna take all my?
Just lean back and don't have the backpack on your lap.
Can I keep my backpack on?
Forward.
So just keep the backpack off of your lap and lean back, and this is going to be a very easy procedure.
Are you gonna take all my teeth?
I'm going to take all the baby ones. You're 30 years old now. You don't need this many teeth. Back you go. No one has seen a 30-year-old with 60 teeth before. It's like you've been keeping them in on purpose.
I have grown attached to them.
Reverse.
I have grown attached to them.
Forward.
I have grown attached to them.
Reverse.
I have grown attached to them.
Forward.
I have grown attached to them.
Is that a joke? I'm a dentist. I don't do jokes.
No, I'm like a ram. It goes like a. No, I'm like a ram. It goes like.
Is that a joke? Because I'm a dentist and I don't do jokes.
I've grown attached to them.
No one has 60 teeth in their mouth anymore. Just lean back. It's going to be fine. You don't need a backpack on your lap.
Are you gonna take all my teeth?
All of your teeth except the baby ones. And the baby ones too, and leaving the other ones.
Can I keep wearing my backpack?
Just keep asking me questions while I wash my hands.
Forward.
Just keep asking me questions while I wash my hands.
Can I keep my backpack on?
No, you cannot keep your backpack on your lap. Just put it down, lean back. We're going to go into your mouth. You have a lot of baby teeth.
Can I keep all my teeth?
You can keep any tooth you want except the baby teeth. We're taking those out because you have 60 teeth. No one's mouth should look like that.
I've grown attached to them.
Are you joking with me? I'm a dentist.
I'm like a ram.
Oh, excellent. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right now we need some assistance. We need someone who would like to come up here and play a game with the rest of the performers. I saw this man raise his hand first. The guy who said move, you're on deck at some point. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very lucky tonight. We have an expert they're actually an expert in everything. So much knowledge that it couldn't be contained in one head. It had to be spread out amongst 3 heads. But they're here tonight to answer any of your questions. So you start thinking about things you want to know. It could be about like an academic pursuit. It could be a personal problem you have. It could be just something you've always wanted to ask someone, but you've never had contact with another human being. Anything you want, You can ask. So can we get a question for our expert? We'll just
Should I invest in Bitcoin?
What was that?
Should I invest in Bitcoin?
Okay, the guy who said woo wants to know, should he invest in Bitcoin?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Should
Invest.
In
Bitcoin
Because
it's
very
lucrative.
and
silly?
Lucrative and silly. That's what the investor looks for. Another question. Right over here.
What
Yes,
is the
you.
meaning of life?
What's the meaning of? You are taking advantage of having this expert. What is the meaning of life?
40
years
And
2
kids.
You're done. Next question. Anybody? Right here. Yes.
If you draw something in chalk and then erase it, where does it go?
Okay. If you draw something in chalk and then you erase it, where does it go?
Chalk
Goes
to
the
end
of
the
world
and
reappears.
after
the
Cloud
dust
dissipates.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Yes, ma'am, right here.
How much wood the woodchuck chuck? The woodchuck chuck wood.
How much wood the woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'll field this. He could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if he could chuck wood.
What the hell were in those brownies?
What the hell were in those brownies?
I've
not
Eaten
more
cookies
than
those.
brownies.
Okay, I think that special is what we're getting at. Yes.
What's your opinion on the political and economic status of Lebanon?
Okay. Let's give him a chance. Being very careful and loving. What is your opinion on the politics of Lebanon? Go for it. And socioeconomic and political history of Lebanon. Go ahead, you've got an hour.
History.
Has
many
Branches.
in
this
Particular.
branch
of
The.
history
so
We.
can't
give
One.
answer
but
Piece.
is
good.
What's next one?
Yes. So this next one, we all had a lot of feelings during that last scene, right? Just right here. So this next scene is going to invoke a lot more feelings. Does anyone here work in an office or go to a classroom or anything?
Yeah.
I figured probably a couple of you did. So have you ever noticed how moods are contagious when you're in a room with a bunch of people? Like everyone's doing fine and then one person comes in a bad mood and suddenly the whole office is down.
Yeah.
So that's what this plays on. Each of these improvisers is going to have a strong emotion that they carry with them into the office, and everyone else is going to pick up on that vibe and, amplify it. So can I have a strong emotion for Kat?
Horny. Emotion of horny.
Excellent. Okay. Contrasting emotion.
Glorious.
Angry.
Angry. I heard angry. One for Drew.
Pirate.
Yeah.
Hateful.
Hateful.
Jealousy.
Jealousy. Okay. That's enough different. And perhaps a strong positive emotion.
Depressed.
Okay. All right. Can we review real quick?
Horny.
Angry.
Jealous.
Depressed.
Amazing. What kind of office do these people work in?
Insurance.
Insurance. All right. Hotel.
Well. I guess you're single now after the accident.
Damn it! It's the New Year's Eve, but we gotta do, 11 new referrals that we have to go through. Oh, wow, we have all the time on our hands.
What is your problem, Simon? This is important work. You never know whose life you could be holding in your hands, and all you're doing is complaining.
If you like to work so much, you do it, all right? We gotta get through 11 of these.
Well, you're no help, but you never know who you can find in these.
Why does she get to do the work? I want to do the work.
Why are you so laid back?
You could ask me directly. You don't have to talk to him. Like, you think he's got more power than me or something?
I'm sorry, listen. I'm sorry that I'm flawed. We can't all be as great as you.
You're so introspective. I was introspective.
Honestly, I'd probably do this insurance as
How
well.
come you guys get paid as much as I do? What's wrong, Frank?
I have the New Year's bonuses. And we've been bought out by a predatory lending company. I just can't take it anymore. There's no one.
That means I'm not going to be able to connect with customer service anymore. I'm just going to have to reject everything.
I'm going home to drown myself in a bathtub.
He has a bathtub?
He's so good at crying. I wish I were that good. See the way he just...
He pounded his fist and now he's going to go home. I mean, I just have a little shower stall in my kitchen.
Yeah, that's no good for rash, sad actions.
I don't even have a toaster.
You have bread?
I make it with skin that falls off me in the corners.
Okay, that's too much. I'm gonna go find better skin.
See what you did? You scared him away.
And now we have to do all the 11 reports.
These are the lifeblood of the company. This is probably why we got bought out, because people like you don't want to do the work.
You know what?
Hey, whoa,
Yeah.
that guy could be
No. Screw it.
What?
Ah!
Oh, hey there, big boy.
We're gonna need a couple of people to help us out. Can we get some help? People up on stage helping us out. Come on up. And,
I'll do it.
okay, come on up. And we are. That was a mixed message, you know. Hey, I'll do it. Okay.
I'm scared.
All right, you're fine. You're gonna be great. Come right over here, if you would. You're gonna stand. You're gonna work with me. And could we get your name, please?
Robin, hello.
Hello, Robin and
David.
David. Could we give it up for Robin and David? So, Drew and I are going to do a scene. The problem is, it's a problem. We're both a little bit absent-minded, a little forgetful, a little bit unfocused at times. So we may be in the middle of a sentence and forget where it ought to go, how it ends. That's where you come in. If I come over and just tap like that, you would finish my sentence just like that. Yeah, see, you don't have to be clever, just say the obvious thing. Good. And you would do the same thing. Okay?
Yes. If I were saying a sentence, then you would finish it.
There you go. What am I holding?
Iguana.
An iguana, thank you. It's kind of like frisky.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like normal behavior for an iguana.
No, I'm just a little worried because, you know, I've read about them and they're actually
Aggressive.
aggressive. What? Oh,
Oh my god!
oh no.
He bit me on the finger that I used to poke myself.
Oh,
chastise that iguana.
It doesn't really seem to be having any effect. He's still
Angry.
angry.
Well, here's something I do when something's being angry and needs to behave. I like to grab a rock, and
Smack it on the head.
smack it on the head.
You want me to smack a rock on its head?
Did I stutter?
Well, here, hold the iguana.
Is it like holding a baby?
Yeah,
No!
That's good.
No!
Oh, make sure you hold it really tightly because...
No! Don't hit it!
No, don't hit it!
That's so mean!
That's so mean!
Listen,
Yeah.
you're the one that got this iguana and brought it into our family of 12 children. Sometimes you gotta hit things with the rocks. Otherwise, you're gonna wind up
Depressed and annoyed.
depressed and annoyed.
I'm already depressed and annoyed. I got an iguana here and I don't know what to...
We're all depressed and annoyed. Don't hit it with a rock.
We're all depressed and annoyed. Don't hit it with a rock. I'll tell you something. I think that instead we should
Give it a hug.
give it a hug. Hug your iguana. Go ahead. You give that iguana a nice big hug. Just don't be shy.
Listen, I just realized this iguana's not been moving for a while. I think I've been holding the neck a little too tightly. And I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think
That it might be dead.
it might be dead.
Well, there's only one thing we can do. We have to give it...
We have to call the police?
We have to call the police. Hello? My gosh, you respond quickly.
What are they saying? Are they mad that this is the third iguana we've killed?
Let's give it up for our wonderful helpers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robin. Everybody's up.
All right, so, good. We have someone who wants to be interviewed maybe about what 2024 was like for them. Right down front here. Yeah.
Great.
Alex, do you want to be over here with me?
Sure.
All right, we're going to do greatest hits.
Okay.
You ready for that, right? All right, so grab yourself a chair. Come sit back here. Just come sit here near me.
She doesn't bite much.
I'm just going to pull you back a little bit so that we can see over there, so you can see over there, and they can see you. Stand up. All
There
right.
we go.
Oh, sorry. Jeez. That's scary. All right. Okay. What's your name?
Connie.
Hi, Connie. I'm Kat. This is Alex. You are probably too young to remember compilation tapes that you would, like late night television. They would like have
I
compilation
think
tapes.
I saw it in my grandma's like third
Exactly. Well, that time goes by. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to do an infomercial for a compilation tape, best of hits, CD set that we can have based on your past year. All right? So let's hear it for you. Let's have a... So welcome, and this is our deal for you. For just $19.99, you can get the Connie Year in Review compilation tapes. So Connie, what was, when you think back on the last year, what was an accomplishment that you had?
Not committing too many crimes.
Well, not committed.
Less than 10.
Less than 10 crimes. That is the name, of course, of our title track from the album, Less Than 10 Crimes.
Hey, Mama, if you ask me how many times, I'm going to tell you there's No more than 9.
No more than 9.
No more than 9 times.
9.
No more than 9.
9.
No more than 9 times.
9.
I love that song. I play that all the time in my shower when I'm showering. But now, can you tell us, Connie, there were times that were hard this year, times where you didn't know if you were going to make it. What were those times?
The time I nearly ate a jail.
You nearly ate a jail? The time I nearly ate a jail.
Prison is delicious. First thing people say. They make it out and they say, wow, that was really great. It tasted like umami. It tasted like sweet tarts and candy rope. It was great. That time I ate a
So Patty, there is, as we look ahead to the new year, there are things that we're going to be very happy to say goodbye to in 2024. What's one of those things?
Definitely my partner in crime, because he died in the war that was totally unrelated. The second Emu War.
The second Emu War. I'm definitely going to
This
be.
time Canada did it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be glad to leave behind the second Emu War, and
Done by Canada.
this very
Australia.
heartfelt torch song ballad, "Goodbye to the Emus," will sound familiar.
You ain't no ostrich. You look like one little bit, but God, it makes me blue. Oh, emu, I love you. Emo, it's an emo. Those Canadians, damn them all. So polite, but they gave you a call. They invaded Emu land, and I'll never understand why they took you in the prime of your little Emu life. Big, I'm not, it was a,
Now that is touching. I lost several cousins in the first Emu War in Australia. But I was smart enough to dodge the Emu Canada draft. So that was a very touching and moving song. Looking forward, do you have any advice to the kids? Preferably not involving crime. But maybe that's sort of the theme.
That's difficult to discern without the crime part.
So you really have no advice but crime. And that is yes, go
You have
ahead.
something.
No, go on. I don't have anything.
No advice but crime. It's just a warm and thrilling call to the children of the future.
Yeah. Also eat lead.
Eat lead. That is actually my favorite anthem on the whole album.
I really preferred the crime song.
You should eat some lead.
Lead!
It's really bad for you.
You!
It'll kill you super fast.
Fast!
It'll turn your skin all blue.
Blue!
Eat lead.
Has anyone here ever been to work?
Yeah.
I wish I could relate. But we're going to do something fun here. We're going to have a game where an employee is late to work because of the boss, and our employee is going to be the wonderful Kat. So Kat, if you could leave the room.
I see.
Thank you very much. Kat will be back shortly. But how this game works is there are two employees that are covering for Kat. And they are going to make sure to convey to Kat exactly, oh my God, someone help me out. How does this game work? I totally forgot.
Kat is unfortunately late to work, and this has been a problem that she's had all year. We're going to get the reasons that she was late to work, her story, and then her boss is going to be interviewing her about why she is late to work. Leo and I will be off to the side, and we will be miming out the reasons she is late to work. And hopefully, ideally, by the end of this game, Kat will be able to tell you exactly why she was late for work. So let's see. For this one, Kat woke up, and what unusual thing?
Migraine.
She had a migraine. So she woke up with a migraine, and this migraine caused her to...
Microwave her
Well,
hamster.
I heard something right over here. Microwave your hands? Was that something?
Hamster.
What?
Microwave her hamster.
Microwave your hamster. Yeah, it's a 10 o'clock show. So she had a migraine, she woke up, she microwaved her hamster, and then do people really have that much trouble with microwaving a hamster? It was a vegetarian hamster. It's a...
It got what it deserved.
Okay, it's a potato with eyes and a mouth on it.
There you go.
And she microwaved it.
It's a stuffed hamster.
And you can remember that it was a hamster. We've got to keep going, folks. There was a
communist potato.
So then on her way to work, she ran into
UFO. Mr. Rogers.
Drones.
Drones.
A flock of eagles.
Mr. Rogers in the UFO. And what did Mr. Rogers give her?
Another answer.
Right here, right here.
Leprosy. So, the reason the cat was late to work was that she woke up with a migraine, at which point she microwaved her potato that looked like a hamster. She then left the house, was stopped by Mr. Rogers in a UFO, and he gave her leprosy. So, that's going to come in here. We're going to be miming this out on the side. Drew is going to be interviewing her, giving her clues as well. When she starts to get close, what was that? Just don't hurt
Okay. When she starts to get close, give her a little bit of applause. As she gets closer, get louder and louder. If she actually can say the whole thing, go buy lottery tickets. So, one last time. Kat woke up, she had a migraine, so she microwaved a potato that looked like a hamster because it had eyes and a mouth drawn on it. She then went to work, but on the way to work she was stopped by a UFO. Mr. Rogers came out of the UFO, and Mr. Rogers gave her leprosy. So at this point, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and we're all going to say, "Hey, Kat!" on the count of 3, and she'll come right into the room, okay? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Kat! And let's give her a round of applause.
I'm so sorry I'm late. You will never believe what happened.
You had better have a good, nuanced excuse.
I was sleeping, like I do every night, and I woke up, and I was like, oh no, my head is exploding. My head was on fire. My head was on fire. I woke up because my head was on fire.
I want to understand why that wake you up.
No. I'm sorry, I had a really bad headache. And so I like ripped out my hair because it was
going
Alright,
on
so
there?
this is right here. Okay, so I started rubbing my head. I started giving myself a massage because my head was hurting so much.
Okay.
And then I started feeding the birds outside. I was feeding the birds.
That sounds unnecessary.
Okay, so my head was hurting for so long because I was like, the weeds started to grow outside my weeds were growing inside my brain. I started eating weed whacker.
You should not be eating weed, Whacker Cat.
My head was hurting so much I couldn't figure out what to do, but I took a hose. I took a weed whacker. I took a weed. I took plants. I took a hoe. I took a hose.
Pardon me, Cat. I'm just going to check on the employees behind me real quick. I thought there were 2 of them, but it's fine. Alright, so something about eating a weed whacker?
The grass was growing. Oh, I smoked some grass. There was a flower growing.
Sounds...
I took some pills.
Excuse me, Mr. Leonard.
Yes.
I was just doing today's crossword. It's 8 words across, word for a really bad headache.
Migraine? Migraine, you see. I had a really bad migraine.
I'm glad you were specific about it.
Okay, I don't know what I need to do, but I had a really bad migraine.
Well, that's it for your excuse, right?
No. Oh, that's just the beginning.
Oh!
I,
Oh, go on, please.
So I opened up the medicine cabinet. I opened up the microwave. And dug my own grave.
I understand, but it's just a migraine.
Actually, I baked a potato in the microwave. I drew Mr. Potato Head on the potato. I baked Mr. Potato Head.
There's something that was like a potato is what you're saying?
A potato head teeth, a bunny, a carrot. I baked a carrot. I was nibbling at the potato.
It sounds Are you describing a potato that looks like something?
A potato that looked like a gopher. It was a squirrel shape, a gopher, a chipmunk, a hedgehog.
I'm not believing any of these small rodents so far.
A dead pig.
It sounds convincing, but I'm
Pig
not quite
head, a pig
convinced.
nostril, a pig, fetal pig.
Go back to the rodent thing. The rodent thing sounded like a good excuse.
A mouse, a rat, it was a murdered pig. It was a dead pig.
It sounds like it was very similar to a guinea
A
pig.
fetal pig, a hamster.
That is an excuse I can believe. Well, I'm glad that's everything.
Wait a second, I microwaved a hamster? That looked like a hamster.
Because you had a migraine.
I microwaved a hamster-looking potato. And spun me around like a scarecrow.
Do scarecrows spin?
This is what I did.
Okay.
I was driving, and I hit a scarecrow. I was driving, and I saw in the sky
What did you see?
a bird,
Enough with these birds!
a propeller.
Propeller?
A pterodactyl.
Yeah, so do you hear what I
A
was
spaceship.
yet?
Like I was getting dressed. I
Okay.
took off my jacket
Okay. Okay.
and I hung it up.
You hung up a jacket. That sounds.
I got undressed. I took off my shoes.
Took off your jacket and then your shoes.
That's right. I went swimming.
That sounds like a beloved character of some sort.
The Swedish chef. Oh. What? Pinocchio.
I don't like Pinocchio very much.
I'm a little. My headache still hasn't gone away. I'm a little bit lost. Okay. So I saw a UFO. I saw a UFO.
Sounds.
And I took off my shoes and said hello.
Yeah. Said hello. So
I
you
took off my shoes.
your shoes, and it sounds like you took off something you were wearing over you, and you said hello. That sounds very similar to a beloved children's host of some kind.
It does? Oh, I know. I ran into Mr. Rogers.
He was in a UFO.
He hooked my hand. Ow! My arm. What?
I'm just saying, whatever this employee is doing, I'm not paying him to do it.
Okay, I ran into Mr. Rogers. Who came
Yes.
off the spaceship. And
Okay.
his nose fell off. His limbs fell off.
His lips, well, that sounds like there's some sort of a problem.
Yeah, he had leprosy.
You said he had leprosy?
Mr. Rogers, I have leprosy. Mr. Rogers gave me the cure for leprosy. He gave me a foot. He gave me his
He
shoe
gave you
with
the
a foot.
cure for leprosy?
He broke my hand. He gave me leprosy.
That's a valid excuse. My instinct says to fire you. But quite frankly, I'm just so amazed. So you have
Thank
a
you
ladies.
very much.
All right. After that, we need a break. You probably do also. So we're going to take a quick intermission. There's 2 restrooms, snack bars open. You got your phones. Everything is cool. Thank you. We'll see you very soon. saying, hey, that's not such a big deal, I can do that. You are correct, you can do this. And we love to encourage people to do it. Monday night, every Monday night just about, we have something called workout night, 7 to 9 p.m. You can come by, cheap, $10 or $5 if you're a student, teacher, senior, active military, veteran, first responder, or if you're broke, it's $5. All right, and it's a 2-hour class for any and all levels of experience. A lot of people have a good time with it. So check that out at mopco.org. Don't go, do not go to mopco.com unless you want
Cleaning supplies!
Oh, it's good with the guitar. All right, let's get this show on the road. Take it away, Alex.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the first game of this half that we're going to be playing for you is called Story. Each of the players is going to be up here in a line. Except Michael. Michael's just going to hang out. Okay, he's going to hang out. They're going to be up here in a line. They're going to be telling you a story. I'm going to point to one player. They're going to start telling the story. I will then pull my finger away. They will stop. They will stop mid-sentence, mid-syllable. I will then point to the next player, and they will pick up where the other person left off. There are a few ways that they can be eliminated in this game. The first way they can be eliminated is if they hesitate. If I point to someone and they say, they are out for hesitation. And I will blow this little thing. And they will be out. The next thing that they can do is they can repeat something. So if I point to one of the players and they say, Doug had a good day, and I point to the next player and they say, day was the time, they are repeating the word day and they will be out. There is also another foul in this game. If it starts to get too first-person-y, if they start talking about I did this and I did that, we're going to call them out because it's just not as interesting a story.
Okay, you're making this really hard. I mean, So, are there any authors out there? Anyone who's a writer? I see your hand over here. Can you give us the name of something that you started writing but didn't finish?
It was a story of a leprechaun.
Ooh.
Okay, a story of a leprechaun. Very good. We're going to be hearing the story of a leprechaun. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Players, are you ready?
Yes. Patrick was the loneliest leprechaun. He sat under his 4-leaf clover every day, wishing that someone would come along and wish on him.
One day, someone came along and wished on him, and he immediately regretted it, because the wish was to destroy
Everything in the known universe. From Mercury to Saturn and well beyond, that person wanted to destroy absolutely everything.
Patrick was conflicted. I am a leprechaun. I must destroy the universe.
I'm sorry, we're not talking about Patrick the leprechaun. Leo, you are out. No, it works that way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for this this second chapter, can I get the opening sentence of the chapter? We'll go right here. He's raising his hand.
Gold was quite addictive.
Gold was quite addictive. Players, are you ready?
nice.
Ready.
Gold was quite addictive, and Patrick had developed a habit over the years of solitude underneath his clover.
He used to sit there consumed with greed and thinking of nothing but
How he could take the gold and manufacture it into fashionable shirts.
When this wish had come along, he was concerned that he would have to give up his gold in order to destroy the universe.
And he would have hated to give up.
the gold in his current
State.
by having
Aneurysms. But fortunately,
He remembered that he had a special way to change someone's wish. Patrick went to the wisher and said, I will give you one piece of
Gold, if you
take away
my dignity.
the wisher contemplated for but a moment.
and then pulled down Patrick's pants.
Patrick cried and wept, but the universe stayed intact, and really it was a good way to end the day.
Patrick later looked back on the pantsing fondly and found that, formative part of his.
Spirit, and as
Okay, for this next round, I need to get a strong emotion for Drew.
joy.
Joy. And let's, for Winnie, let's get an adjective, a very exciting adjective.
Bubbly.
Bubbly, kind of close to joy. Let's get something totally different than joy.
Angsty.
What was that?
Morose.
Morose. Very good. I thought she said aroused. Next, for Kat, let's get, what would you like?
What a genre.
How about a genre?
Horror.
Film noir.
I heard film noir. You already went this one time, so we'll just switch it up a little. Okay, so players, can you please review?
Joyous.
Morose.
Film noir.
Okay, this is chapter 3 of, name of the story again?
Story of the leprechaun.
The Story of the Leprechaun. Very good.
Patrick wanted to revisit the leprechaun because he was filled with such joy. But unfortunately,
The leprechaun had fallen into a
Deep depression. Came into the office, needing some help to find the original wisher. Help me, he said. Please help me. I turned my back on him and lit my cigarette. And I saw the glint of gold.
in his teeth. He reached into a worn.
Keep that talking, let's keep moving around the floor. And this is the Story of the Leprechaun, the final chapter.
Storage things.
You still have your thing.
alright.
Patrick pulled out a pistol. Shot the leprechaun.
Right in his face. The leprechaun said, "Ow, my face!" But the leprechaun enjoyed it very much and asked for another.
Slug in the face. He felt himself slide down the rainbow and took his pot of gold into the fire.
Pit. It was in the fire pit that the leprechaun discovered his
Family and friends.
and
Said, I'm not
longer going
to be lonely.
And so now
The leprechauns all live together in the
speakeasy. Speakeasy that they really got leprechaun freaky. Which was a joyous thing to do.
when you had your friends and family in a mob that could make
A blind man
see through the moon.
and into the stars. And that is the story of the leprechaun.
And
Next we have something completely different. So, my lovely friend Leo has a bell.
I have a bell.
Michael has a bell.
Yes, I was gonna give this bell to somebody out here.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, house. Okay, great. Somebody can sit right in your seat and volunteer for this. All you have to do is that. It's really easy. Over here, somebody really wants to do that. Okay, very good. Now, here's when you do that. You do that when you want to shift their conversational state from normal dialogue to song or back again. You know this game. I am so excited about that. Okay, very good. So, mid-sentence, mid-word, anything goes. Be brutal. Yes. There you are. Good?
Okay.
Ask for whatever you did.
How do we know each other?
Bus stop.
Bus stop. Excellent.
Why are we here when we could be going to Vegas?
We're here because the bus is cheaper than the airplane and it's going to take us to Atlantic City. It's gonna be fine. And we'll have fun. We'll still gamble and we'll lose a lot of money and we'll get really drunk and we've got a decent hotel room. It's gonna be fun.
Mary, I love gambling. I love gambling. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. We'll talk about that after this trip. But how much cash did you get out to wager
I went to the Loan Shark Incorporated and I took out $20 million.
Oh.
Jeremy, you what?
I took out $20 million from the Loan Shark Incorporated. They have great rates!
Jeremy, the rates are not the problem. Why 20 million? Why 20 million? Jeremy, come on!
Well, because sharks are friendly, and I thought 20 million seems like a reasonable number.
Only the ocean sharks are friendly. Loan sharks are mean. They're so mean, and they only want to hurt you and me.
Mary, I'm sorry. I'll give the money back. It'll be fine, right? Oh!
No,
Where's the money?
Jeremy, what? What? Jeremy, say it again. Say where? Where's the what? Jeremy, you just said where's the money?
Alright, so we asked you for some lines of dialogue. By the magic of improv, we are going to arrange them in the perfect order, in the perfect improv scene. Whee! And, should we just go?
Sure, go ahead.
To change something, build a new model that makes the old model obsolete.
Mr. Ford, you are a genius. I've been remaking these skateboards just again and again, just one person making the whole skateboard right in front of me.
Nope, you gotta make a Model T skateboard. You gotta have an assembly line. So you got the wheels, then you got the board, then you got the treads, then you got the person who goes like boop to the ends.
I am so lucky that I moved into this suburb with Mr. Ford. And you're much less racist than I'd heard. It's a Pikachu! Grab it! Quick! Grab it while you can! Grab them all!
Don't worry, I have them working for me. They're perfect with the little screws on the wheels, you see. I need a man like I need a hole in my head. Which is why I've employed that Pikachu.
Do you pay them?
No, of course, they're like Oompa Loompas. You're not going crazy, you're going sane in a crazy world. Is
Oh,
what I
thank
always say.
God!
I know it sounds crazy.
I thought I was going crazy. I'm only in 7th grade.
Oh, that's how I get you cheap.
Please don't take my skin.
Well, now that you mention it.
Mr. Rockefeller, who lives up the block, tried to take my skin earlier today.
Really? Why'd you do that?
He's a sick, sick man.
Well, capitalism, you know? By the power of jacket on, let's go. That's what we executives say. You put on your jacket, you take over the world, and you make as much money as possible.
Jacket on. Now I understand. I thought you were being very inappropriate. Please don't make me eat that. The Pikachu. It seems to have expired.
You're thinking ahead. Well, once they're dead, they're not used to be on the assembly line, but they're good for sustaining other workers. Here, gobble it up.
Please don't make me eat that. Bony.
Kid, you gotta be willing to suffer to be great. This is less optimizing than Ozzy biting off the head of a bat. And it is still nutritious.
I love that song. Thank you, everybody. All of you, the people of the world, thank you for that song.
You sing it for me? I'm not sure what song you're talking
I bit the head off a Pikachu, and a Pikachu bit my heart. And now I'm really enjoying it, especially the crunchy parts. Ooh, me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do we still have the bell out there? The little
Oh,
bell?
the person right over there.
Can I borrow it back? Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to be playing the game of New Choice. Basically, a scene is going to be going on between Drew and Michael and anyone else who wants to come in. And they will be talking. When they make some sort of declarative sentence like, boy, I enjoy sleeping, I might ring the bell and say, New Choice. And they will have to come up with something totally different. So they might say, boy, I enjoy sleeping, New Choice. I have slept too much in my life, New Choice. I like blue. So that's sort of how it goes. It'll make much more sense as they are doing it. What would you guys like for a suggestion? Anything?
Some form of edible.
Okay.
Thing that you can eat.
Okay, let's get something that you ate and sort of regret.
Tripe.
I heard tripe. Tripe, that's a good one.
What you got there?
It's called tripe.
Tripe?
Yeah, I gotta wash it off under the faucet here. You need to make sure that you get all the stuff off.
Is that for eating?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook this up and we're gonna have it for dinner.
Your choice.
It unfortunately is considered to be food, yes.
Well, there's no way I'm eating that.
Your choice.
I want to eat it so much that you're going to regret feeding it to me.
Well, I may and I may not.
I think you are.
It's supposed to be a delicacy. I'm gonna cut it in strips and put it in some breadcrumbs and then
Your choice.
it's disgusting. That's stuff. I don't know how anybody can eat this.
Your choice.
I think I'm falling in love.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, it's so undulant.
Yeah.
Your choice.
It's pooky.
Your choice.
You can't have my tripe.
Like heck I can't.
Your choice.
Okay, that's fine, man. Just take it easy. You know that I'm submissive by nature.
Not as much as my tripe.
Well, I can be more submissive than your tripe.
Really?
Yeah, but like not in that way.
Your choice.
In that way.
Alright, I'm getting the impression that y'all really enjoy yelling at us.
Yeah.
So, great. For this next scene, we require a little bit of work from you up front, and then you just get to sit back and watch the chaos. So I'm going to need just a bunch of different genres or styles of television, film, book, play, rights, any of those styles.
Action adventure.
Action adventure.
Detective serial.
Okay.
Zombie apocalypse.
Or no theater.
Grab.
Historical adventure board game.
Wow. Historical epic.
Reality zombie show.
Wait, repeat them as you write them down.
I'm trying to both write and think. So,
That's difficult.
I have action, detective serial slash
Cereal.
detective, zombie, crab, sitcom, and historical.
Teen drama.
Teen
Anime.
drama, anime.
Cartoon.
Game show.
Reality dating show.
Oh, reality game show.
Dating.
Oh, reality dating show. Oh, that's even more
I'll
specific.
say no theater again.
No theater. NOH.
Yeah.
Oh,
As in Japanese, no?
yeah.
Late night.
We don't do comedy here, I'm sorry. That's quite a few. Give me like two more.
Edutainment.
Edutainment and
Japanese
game show.
say again.
Japanese game show.
We've already got dating show and
Documentary.
anime and no theater. I think we've got it covered.
Documentary.
Documentary, all right. And to start these people off, can I just have a location that would fit on this stage?
The holodeck.
The You're on the holodeck.
Yes, we are.
It could be anything.
Your drink.
Thank you, Jeeves.
This stranger seems interested in you.
I'm interested in the stranger.
Pause. Teen drama.
Really?
He's the quarterback. I don't know why he would ever look at me.
All I'm good for is serving drinks. Nobody ever thinks about me as an actual romantic object.
Hey, what's up, babe? You talking to this nerd?
No, he was talking to me. I'm cool. I'm smoking a cigarette.
Pause. Detective serial.
Have some oatmeal. It's good for you.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to listen to my partner and eat that oatmeal.
Here, yeah, fine. Step on it. Put it out. That's right. It'll counteract the effects of that nicotine and tar that you've taken into your corpus.
It seems like every time you find a suspect, you feed them oatmeal to calm them down and make them trust you so they'll confess.
That's because people are a lot like oats.
Pause. Documentary.
You see, oats. Once a wild grass of the Asian plain, has a long, long partnership with Homo sapiens. In fact, over 4,000 years ago, the presence of oats in graves by Mesopotamia.
Pause. Zombie.
I came to the holodeck to try the ancient oatmeal that my ancestors ate before we came into space. But somehow, it doesn't seem to be agreeing with me. Now all I want is brains.
Pause. Action.
I got this covered. Bang, bang!
Pause.
Goodness,
Anime.
You shot me!
Don't worry, I'll bring you back to life with my anime beam.
thank goodness it's just a holodeck.
Pause. Reality dating show.
Yeah, so I felt like the vibe changed after I shot them and brought them back to life. Honestly, I wasn't physically attractive to begin with, but then I think my personality was a turnoff too. But I had something up my sleeve. Please, dear God, will you love me, please?
Pause. Historical.
Until you pointed your muskets at us and pulled the trigger.
Yes.
In what I believe to be my last moments, I saw your rippling biceps holding both of your guns. I felt anew.
No matter what period I set this for, I never seem to be able to get a date.
What's happening?
Family dinner!
Family dinner? Oh, we need a volunteer for that.
We do.
Okay, we need, so you were up here already, I think. We need somebody, well, let me just ask this. There's a qualification for this volunteer. How many of you grew up in a family? All right, then you qualify. Somebody who grew up, yeah, right there. Come on up. Come on up, here we go. And what we would like to ask you to do is just answer some simple questions about growing up in the family, okay? And the bells are, yeah, good. Thank you, sir. So, did you eat dinner together as a family?
Usually.
Yeah, okay. If you think about growing up, you're a kid, you're eating dinner as a family, what age pops into your head? What do you think?
10.
10. Okay, I'm sorry. This is great.
My name's Michael.
Michael! Me too. Michael, give it up for him. Okay, so Michael, when you were 10, you had dinner with the family, and what we would like to do is present to you and the other folks dinner at your house when you were 10. So, who, other than yourself, who might have been at dinner?
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad,
That's it.
and that's it, and you. Okay, other than Mom and Dad, did they have names? What was Mom's name?
Patricia. Pat.
Pat or Patricia?
Yeah.
And Dad?
Lloyd.
Lloyd. And of course, you're Michael. I won't forget that one. All right, so Lloyd and Patricia and Michael. Now, you've got a cast of, did you have any pets?
No.
No, no
The
pets.
TV was always on though. That
Ah, but the TV was always on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it was almost like a member of the family. I
Oh
get
my
that.
Lord.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you look at your cast here, who would you cast as you at the age of 10? No? Drew in the red. Drew.
Yeah.
That's Michael at 10. Great.
Yeah.
And how about Lloyd, your dad?
Come on.
All right. And Patricia?
Um,
Gender doesn't matter, you can cast anybody. Okay, great.
Yeah.
And who would play the television?
Leo.
Okay. No hesitation there. All right, so here's why we have the bell. We're going to do our best. That's really all we want to know. I'll give you the bell. When an improviser does or says something, we call that an offer. Any offer that is made, you decide if it's perfect, if it's just right. If so, hit the bell. It goes just like that, perfect. Or if it isn't really right, give it the universal buzzer of disapproval. Just, oh, he's a natural. Okay, so you got your job,
Okay.
right? Very good. Maybe we want to turn a little more so you can see a little better. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so without any further ado, dinner at Michael's house when he was 10.
Food's done!
Is that right? Either a ding or a buzz. Okay, good.
Sweetheart, you put the food on my chair again.
Is that right?
Sweetheart, I enjoy food on my chair.
I know you do, babe. That's why I put it there.
And that's why I married you. That's why I live in sin with you.
I didn't want to roll it back to that's why I did it for you.
Yeah.
That's why I feel strongly about you. That's why I hate you, see, brother.
Sit on the lasagna.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd love to do it if I saw any lasagna.
It's right here, Lloyd.
I'm sorry, I thought those were strips of leather.
Let him respond.
I'm sorry.
Right here, Lloyd. You don't have to eat my cooking if you don't like it.
I don't.
Stupid dog, you make me look bad.
Oh, hey, sweet thing.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I love you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Whatever.
Lasagna, sit down.
Oh boy, lasagna, my all-time favorite. Lasagna's in my top 20 meals. All right. You know, the TV's on, but I am not going to pay attention to it so I can focus on your delicious cooking. Hey, just, I love this show. don't have strong feelings about this show, but I'm more committed to watching it than paying attention to it.
Son, Alf teaches you everything you could need to know. Son, Trapper MD teaches you everything you need to know. Son, you're gonna really enjoy Barney Miller. Son, it's He-Man and She-Ra, the Hour of Power. Hey!
Yeah, it sure is. Dad, I'm glad that we can bond over watching He-Man together.
Right?
Dad, honestly, I wish we hung out more, but you scare me.
Son,
Sorry.
you're dead to me.
Sing along and then what's it, or you want to do this thing? Okay, sing along.
Alright, I'm introducing this one, so it's my redemption arc. Alright, so we just need some improvisers.
Yes, we have some, and they're good ones too.
Oh, that's so convenient in an improv theater. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sing. It's easy as that, but specifically, we're gonna sing a song that's never been sung before. So does anyone have any song titles for a song that's never been sung before?
Suggestions on the floor.
Suggestions
On
are
the floor, yeah, on the floor, yeah.
Farewell 2024.
Oh.
Let's see. The song would
Farewell
be
2024. Or
I Left My Ice Cream on the Bus. That's such a coincidence because that's a song we know very well. Actually. Yeah. Arguably our favorite song.
Yeah.
And I believe one of us knows the chorus.
Oh,
Yeah. And
Winnie does.
oh, thank you, Winnie.
Of course.
All right. Well, Winnie, when you're ready, you just take it away.
I left my ice cream on the bus. I left my ice cream on the bus. Boy, this day really sucks. I left my ice cream on the bus. Everybody.
I left my ice cream on the bus. I left my ice cream on the bus.
Boy,
this day really sucks. I left my ice cream on the bus. The worst day of camp, and the only thing I get, Spider-Man ice pop. And what's gonna happen to the gumballs at the last bus stop? I left my ice cream on the bus. I left my ice cream on the bus. I like it, it really sucks. I left my ice cream on the bus. I went to the bus driver and I begged him, can you please give me back my ice cream? It was ever so delicious and I got down on my knees. The bus driver said, kid, this is really weird. I really need you to get out of here. And that's when I cried as hard as I could. And he got in the bus and left. I left my ice cream on the bus. I left my ice cream on the bus. Boy, this day really sucks. I left my ice cream on the bus.
Well, my brain's
can get one more opportunity to torture you, our boss, the artistic director of the month. This is our favorite way to torture Michael Burns and my way of getting revenge for what happened in the first day. What? Okay, so here's how this is going to work. While champagne is being handed out, we are going to create a story of something amazing that happened to me today that you are then going to give back, that I'm going to then repeat to. If we could do it just a little bit more quietly, that would be helpful. Thank you. That I'm then going to repeat in gibberish, which is just a made-up nonsense language, to Mr. Burns. He will then have to translate it back into English, guess what this amazing story was. And if he does it, we get to move into 2025. Otherwise, we're stuck here. 2024. The rest of our lives until he gets there. Okay, so what was this amazing thing that happened to me? Where was I when this amazing thing happened?
The forest.
What was it?
Hollywood.
Forest. Forest. I was in the forest. And what was I doing in the forest that you might not typically do in a forest?
Playing down trees.
Wiccan ritual.
I was what?
Wiccan ritual.
I was doing a Wiccan ritual, which you might typically do in a forest, but that's okay. What was part of this Wiccan ritual? That you
Absorbing
wouldn't
souls.
normally-
Yes. Absorbing
Crabs.
Yes.
So as part of this Wiccan ritual, I had crabs, and what was I doing with the crabs that you wouldn't typically do with a crab? I was painting the crabs. And as I painted the crab, one of them came to life, or sort of came alive, and gave me something that a crab wouldn't typically give someone. What was that?
Child.
A child? Child?
Come on.
It gave me a child. And the child said something. What did the child say?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? The child said, where's the beef? And when I heard these words, I was magically transformed into a dinosaur. Okay. I was in the forest doing a Wiccan ritual. The ritual involved painting crabs. One of the crabs came to life and gave me a child. The child said to me, where's the beef? And I was magically transformed into a dinosaur. We have 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see if we can do it. Say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, coming, Michael.
Hey, Kat, how you doing? Oh, what kind of day did you have? Okay. Yeah? Oh, you found yourself in a magical forest. That was the easy part, okay. And you were, as you usually would, you were drawing a pentagram. You were getting ready, you were at the cauldron. You were a witch, and you were with a witch. You were channeling a witch. Yeah, okay. So you're in a magical forest, casting spells. And you lit a magical flame, a candle, a little fire. Ouch! Yeah, a little flame, a little spark, a little wick. Yeah. Oh, you were a Wiccan. Oh, so this is more realistic than yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you were doing a rite and a ritual. Yeah. And as you were doing that, so you're doing that. dinosaur.
This means we get to escape 2024. In just about a minute and 30 seconds.
2 minutes fast.
I know. But we're gonna go there because otherwise I have to go 4 minutes. Do it. All right. Okay. So if I get my improvisers on stage, we're gonna get ready to drop the ball in just a moment. Does everybody have a drink? Who needs a drink? We don't have them up here. That's all right. Okay. Let's just hear as we wait for the clock to count down to midnight in Monco Land. We're 2 minutes ahead of the curve. We're gonna be 2 minutes
Well,
ahead.
no, we always go by that clock.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're gonna be 2 minutes ahead. Let's hear some New Year's wishes, some resolutions, some intentions. What do we got?
Save the emus.
Save the emus.
Say those.
Hear to that.
Perform a one-woman show.
Perform a one-woman show. We have a theater. Come to us. We have a shit theater you can do it in. Let me bring some champagne here to our improvisers as well. What else? What else we got?
Play more pinball.
Play more pinball.
Go to Mopco at least once a week.
All right.
Whoa,
Come on.
what's happening?
That's
Whoa,
it.
whoa. 15 seconds.
Countdown.
14.
13, 12,
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Jesselyn.